Hey guys, Alfred Montaner here, and I am in Genova right now, and I'm actually doing a walking tour of this area. I'm gonna start from my Airbnb, and I'm gonna eventually end up here. But before we get this video started, I just wanna let you know that I'm sponsoring and I'm hosting a cruise on the 17th through the 21st of February in 2025 on the Celebrity Silhouette. If you guys are interested in maybe jumping on a cruise and doing some cool stuff in South Florida, check out my channel. Let's go ahead and begin this video. Welcome to a walking tour in Genova. My name is Alfred Montaner, and all right, I'm actually in an Airbnb, staying in 10B, which was a fantastic Airbnb, by the way. So we're gonna walk the areas here, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of like the area that my wife and I stayed the last couple of days while I was filming the Genova boat show. Am I in the right spot? I think so. Yeah. It's a little confusing out here. There is elevators, by the way, but for the purpose of this video, I want to show you guys what was going on over here. And this used to be a palace. So, welcome to Genova. Whew, sunny too. All right, let me start off by showing you guys the area. This might be a little long, guys. It might be a little long, but I think it's cool. Palazzo Filippo Lomellini. That is where we were staying. All right. Oh boy. So we're gonna take a walk, and I guess we'll talk. And I mean, we didn't get to explore everything, but it should give you a little bit of vibe of this particular area. It's early in the morning right now as I film this. And you do have stores that'll start opening up, so you can grab water and now this could lead, based on where we turn, to different spots. One of the things that I really enjoyed about my stay here is the food. The food has been absolutely awesome. You do have a lot of significant architecture here from who knows what, but I mean, it definitely looks cool. So I don't expect all the stores to be open, so it's not going to be as lively as it normally would because it is early in the morning. You do have these side streets that go to different levels. And I'll tell you where my wife and I had a good lunch. It'll be coming up, and I guess once we continue walking, though, we'll start seeing some areas open up. I've done similar walkthroughs in Dubai and obviously Miami, because that's where I'm from. But yeah, you see here, you got your ATMs if you need to pull out some cash, water. I personally have only been drinking bottled water this whole time. Actually, while I'm here, I gotta get a shot glass. Okay, you see these little bakeries are absolutely awesome in the mornings. Where? Yeah, okay, so yesterday, my wife and I had dinner here in Patrimonio, and we sat up there, and then we also had lunch here, which was recommended by the person who does our Airbnb. Let me show you guys what we got here. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing food. I would highly recommend coming here. Cacio a pepe. So more food, more fruits and vegetables, and now yesterday I was with my wife and we've been doing stuff on a members only page that we have on YouTube. It's just for members, and we're kind of doing similar walkthrough, but with my phone, and she was involved and all that stuff. And I don't know, we hung a left or a right or something, and all of a sudden we ended up in an area where there was adult women provocatively dressed in multiple alleyways. So take that for what it's worth. I'm not saying we will see that today, but I will tell you it did happen. Genova is a cool city. It really is. All right, let's continue. Look, you got a fish market here on the side. Let's see what we got. You see here? Look at this, guys. Awesome. Look at that. We can go up there, but so they get their local fish. I wonder if it's all from here. All right, we continue. More pizza. Let me know if you guys have tasted or had this in the past. Here are your local garbage cans. And obviously here you got some pharmacy signs. It is wise to be mindful where your phone is. I tell you, or I recommend not to put it in your back pocket, guys, because places that are tight like this are known to have pickpockets, and they'll try to take your phone or whatever they think is an easy target, right? So much so that one of the local vendors was saying, hey, watch out even for the kids. So, because I guess they're told, you know, it's funny because something similar happened to me. My wife told me, hey, be careful, that kid just did something. And I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't even notice it. So, all right, we continue walking. Lots of clothing. I would say the clothing is rather inexpensive, right? So you have something like this, €7. That top is €13. The bottom is €10. Look, this jacket here is €24. Here you have a local pressure washing truck that'll pressure wash the streets. Okay, so now I remember. This is where we made the turn. All right, so we came here, and this is where the ladies of the day, they weren't even ladies of the night, they were ladies of the day, that I remember because of these signs. They're lit up and nice and pretty. Now obviously, as someone who's holding a really expensive camera and a setup with a gimbal, all that. Since I don't know certain areas, I sometimes will feel a little uncomfortable, but I think it's early in the morning. I think we'll be all right. So smash that like button. Now the question is, where do these alleyways go? Local vendors getting their hams and now be mindful that people live above this, so sometimes you'll see clothing hanging from the top, and sometimes it'll even drip on you because it's drying. More alleys. All right, we got a pharmacy up ahead. Now, if I'm not mistaken, last walkthrough we did, we ended up in Christopher Columbus's house. And all these vendors, guys, usually will open up a little later. You see how some of them are. It's like a lot of regular cities, right? You get into certain areas and it gets bad, and then you walk a little further or you drive a little further and it gets really, really good, and you're like, wow, that was just really bad and now it got really, really good. So I don't know what would be considered bad or good, but at least here per se. But I'm giving you the perspective of what it looks like in 2022. And there's going to be locals that are going to be like, damn, Alfred, why'd you do a walking tour of this? You know? But I really, let's see, one, okay. I don't know what the hell she just said, but. All right. Looks like we got a little area here. We continue. Now, I don't know if there's a lot of people that have done videos like this in the past, but I definitely wanted to show you guys the culture, right? The culture. Pasta fresca, alimentari. Here's a local church. All right. The question is, do we make a right or a left? We make a left. I still need to get a shot glass while I'm here because this is the second time we've been on a major city where we want to get shot glasses and we forget. Either because my wife didn't like the one that she saw, but it is what it is. All right, we're going uphill now. And I would think because of these lights, maybe it's associated with a certain neighborhood to let us know that that's where we're walking. Now I hear traffic, so I do think we're gonna get into a more populated area that's not in the alleyways as much. So a lot of great food out here, guys. Now, my advice is probably to stay away from non-touristy areas, especially at night. Oh boy. Yeah, this changed night and day. All right. So, because I want to come back the same route, I'm going to use a word, What 3 Words, which is an app, and I want to be able to pinpoint this exact location. See what you guys. All right. So what I just did there, I just marked this. I could put entrance. I'll put 3, entrance 3. Done. All right. So now I know when I come back, whichever direction I go is, I know that I can just find that little spot and I'll be able to get, I would just have to hang a couple rights. Yeah, and for those that don't know, I use What 3 Words to let you guys know exactly where I'm at. So basically you put 3 words, or somebody tells you the 3 words of where they're at, and it'll give you a geolocation of their precise location. All right, so now where we started from my Airbnb, I could have walked along this street here and eventually ended up here, right? And I could have avoided all that and walk. I technically can walk all the way straight down through there and eventually get back to the Airbnb. Local buses, right? And then I think there's a metro or some type of subway system down below. So we're gonna go in this direction because Christopher Columbus house is on that way, and it's kind of like what seems like it's one of the main squares. So let's continue going there. People of Italy have been really hospitable. All right, you see some local police there, which you do see in a lot of areas here. It's a big difference, huh? Look at the architecture. Massive doors. You see they have that little small door when you need to just go in and out without opening the big doors. And we got a Best Western hotel right here in Genova. All right, where do we go? The question is, I don't know, but we're gonna walk together. All right. Oh, there is a big clock. So let's see what we got over there. So yeah, I think that is one of these squares where there's a big, I don't know if it's a church, but there's also what seems to look like I guess like a semi-castle right by the ruins of Christopher Columbus's house. I hope you guys are enjoying this. You see how different things will be based on what alleys you hit or go to, right? Now, after the turns I just made, who knows? I would have already have been lost, but so look. It says Hotel Major. One thing I did notice, the Europeans really love to smoke. They do smoke a lot. So you'll be walking often and you'll smell smoke often. Cigarette smoke. E-smoke too, but mostly cigarette. All right, we're getting into like a main square. I think it gets really pretty here because I do remember walking this area. Their local transportation cuts through here. Okay. Gelateria. Guys, the gelato here in Italy is obviously next level. Very, look, Hotel Doria. And this is not far from the main area. More pizza. All types of pizza, guys. Remember, my job is to come back with a shot glass. If I don't get a shot glass, I was told not to go home. Or to my Airbnb, basically. Another thing that we noticed, and I'm comparing this to the United States, guys, because I'm from Miami and it's a little different over here. Tipping is really not a thing over here. So be mindful of that. I guess it's all included with the services you're being rendered and stuff. But I also noticed that the attention by those that are serving you is there's not really an incentive to give you, a full-fledged experience when it comes to great service. So I don't know if the camera got it, but we just had a soldier there to the right, which for the purpose of the video, I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. But yeah, there was a local soldier there with a rifle. All right. So this has gotten really pretty, really fast. What do you guys think? Look at this. Genova. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Things are going to be a little slower, especially in the places where you're going to want to eat. You want to eat in a lot of little mom and pop restaurants where they make this fantastic food. And personally, I like to go where all the locals go, right? All right, you have this beautiful building here and a huge fountain, which this area looks like a city square. Here you have some maps. And there is an Italian content creator. I think he might be American, doing content for Italian tourism. And he did a fantastic job. I'll try to get the information, but yes, things like tips at the train stations. And guys, me and my wife have used trains and buses, and it's been fantastic, to say the least, right? Look at this fountain. Wow. This thing is spectacular. What do you guys think? Pretty cool stuff. All right, we continue walking. Now, where is, I think it's to the right. I'm trying to remember my step from yesterday. Here you have a tour guide walking you around. I would encourage you guys to take your tour guides. Okay, you see these signs where it says taxi? This is where I would come back. When this video is over, I'm literally coming back right here. It's gonna be the easiest way for you to catch a cab. Easiest, by far the easiest way to catch a cab. So keep that in mind. Now let me show you all the scooters, because the scooters are a thing here. Imagine seeing all these scooters, right? And they zip through the crowds and through everything, through the streets. Very popular in Genova. Let me actually show this shot here. Maybe I'll grab a thumbnail for the video. See this? There you go. There you go. See that there? Cool stuff, huh? Looks really iconic. All right, we continue, guys. Now, I know that there was an entrance to Christopher Columbus's ruins, or his home, just along the other street up. But let's see if there's a way to come up from here. Oh, there it is, perfect. There it is, yes. It's actually even more scenic this way. You see that over there? All right, let's walk. I have not seen anything yet. To buy a shot glass. So I was here personally for the boat show, the Genova boat show, and all I can say is, if you love boats, you need to go to the Genova boat show, especially rigid inflatables. Absolutely stunning boats. All right, we're getting here to the ruins of Christopher Columbus, which discovered America. Now, technically, I got enough battery to go on a boat ride, and I still have a ticket. Oh, who does this look like? I think I know who that looks like. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh, guys? Now, however long this video has been, okay? Porta Soprano Casa di Colombo. I don't know, I have to say it with the Italian accent, guys. It sounds better that way. Oh no, it's so early that it might be closed. Oh, that would be so unfortunate. Oh well. You guys missed out because you're an early bird. This is what happens when you're an early bird. You know, the people forget you. All right. Well, just in case, if we can't get access. All right, let me get a little closer with the lens here. Those are the ruins or the home of Christopher Columbus. Yep, it's closed. What time does it open? Look, oh, it's at 10. It opens at 10. All right, well, this is what it looks like, guys. Maybe I can get the camera in there. There it goes. It's a really pretty picture, by the way. If you're in the area, you want to take a pretty picture. And that was Christopher Columbus's home. See? All right, guys. Well, hold on. Let me put this down right here. Say farewell to you guys. Hey, well, listen. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Check out my playlist. I did a playlist in Miami a couple years ago. So it's not the most current, but it gives you a good visual representation of the entire area of Miami. I've done walking tours in Dubai, and obviously I'm known in the boat world for doing content about boats and sea trials and doing all that stuff. I would encourage you, come to Genova. It's beautiful. I mean, you guys are seeing it for yourself, how it just changes and you see different parts of the city and culture. I personally love that. I would tell you, try not to be so scared, just be smart about it. Know when you're gonna be in certain areas. Obviously, the later you are, the scarier things get or sketchy, but all in all, I have felt not once unsafe in my whole walking tour. And my camera is over there by itself, by the way. All right, Alfred Montaner making a scene. As always, there's a fly on my lens. I see you. There he goes. Alfred, I'm out of here.
Today's video was brought to you by Hook Optics. To get more information on Hook sunglasses, go to hooksunglasses.com. Whiskey throttle hats and chit show gear are also available at luxuryribtenders.com. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out.